All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Today we are talking about email campaigns. I know that's something that a lot of people have asked about. It's been something people have wanted for quite some time, and they just released an update this week, so exciting news. We're gonna come in here into Command. We're gonna come into Campaigns. Campaigns is where you're gonna manage any sort of marketing or outbound sort of things that are going out to your database, out to clients, contacts, any of that type of thing. So obviously this is where you're gonna manage paid ads, but as well as email campaigns. So we're gonna go ahead and come over to email campaigns. You can see I tested one yesterday. I didn't open it myself, so 0 recipients, 0 views, and 0 clicks. You can see right there though that it was mailed. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new campaign. We're gonna select an email campaign, and this is where the exciting news is you can now choose to run it through Command Email, or you can continue to run it through MailChimp. So I'm gonna go ahead and name my campaign. We're gonna name this Tech-Enabled Agent Email Campaign. And I'm gonna say my goal of this campaign is to advertise a listing. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the campaign. So you can see my goal is here. I can change that if I need to. I've got my name here. I'm running it on Command Email. I'm gonna select a list so I can create a new list here. And I can select certain contacts I would like to send that to. I can filter by tags if there are certain agents or groups I want to send that email to. I can filter down by tags, select those agents, and create that list. Once I create a list one time in here, it's going to be saved in here. So you can see I can come to my recipient lists. I've already created one with just myself on it as kind of a test list. So anytime you create a new list, you only have to do that the first time. It will be there from then on. I'm going to write my subject line here. And then I can select the content. So they've got 2 newsletters right now that KWRI has already designed and developed. They will be coming out with more, but this is a good start. So I'm gonna go ahead and select newsletter template 1. This is where I'm gonna confirm my header and footer information. So obviously I don't wanna have any designations. I've got my app URL, my website, name, phone number, photo, brokerage logo, all that looks good. I can add a banner. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pick, let's do this one because it looks fun. Then I'm going to kind of move that over, crop that image. And this is where you're going to start to build out your newsletter, right? So Tech-Enabled Agents. And this is going to be for June 2020. So you can see as I start building that out here on the left-hand side, you can start to see where that is showing up. So I can go and build out all these different sections, add the content into my newsletters I'd like. As you can see here over on the right-hand side, at the bottom, it's going to confirm again that you've got your brokerage logo and information is all correct, as well as kind of your team or your business logo and branding. If you don't have a team, don't worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and apply that design. So it's going to want me to fill out and edit all of this. But once I am done with all of that, it's pretty simple and straightforward. Obviously, you're just going to go through and add each of those sections, the information you want, and the photos. You can drag or drop, or you can click to browse a photo that you have saved on your computer and input those. So just kind of depending on how you want that to work, you can obviously crop those photos as needed. Let's see. I'm going to crop that image like that, insert that there. You can see it populates right there. So you can build these out pretty simple and straightforward. It takes a little bit of time, obviously, to build a newsletter and come up with content. But if you have that content, this is a great way to do it. You'd apply the design. I'm not going to take the time to go through and fill out this whole design. But once you're done with that, it will populate here. You'll see the preview of your email right here over on the right-hand side, and you'd simply click send. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a draft because I'm not sending this email out. But pretty straightforward on designing and sending out newsletters. My only caveat with these would be is I still am a firm believer the monthly neighborhood nurture is a much higher touch for your SOI and your database on a monthly newsletter. That's going to give them the opportunity to stay up to date in the real estate market of what's going on in their neighborhood specifically, as well as you don't have to spend the time and energy going and building out this content for your newsletter every month. So great opportunity. You can now use these newsletters. I know that's something a lot of agents have wanted. My recommendation would still be to you is use the monthly neighborhood nurture and scatter these newsletters on top. Maybe do a quarterly newsletter with some major updates about your business and your team, but leverage the monthly neighborhood nurture to be kind of the resource for all of your agent or for all of your database to stay up to date on what's going on in the real estate market and for you to stay top of mind. Any questions?